Hey guys, we are in New York City.
And we are going to do a food tour with two New York City locals.
You feel alive, let's hit the dance floor. Don't work too hard, might break a backbone. Return of the Mac, the king is back though. Corvette and cash, I never lack those. She saw the stone, you know how that go. Fatality, my diamonds that cold. Versace trunks, I hit my backstroke. Knock on the door.
Before we get to the food, let's figure out why New York City has 23,000 restaurants. In order to do that, we need to bring it back. Over the course of the 19th century, New York City's population grew from 60,000 to a couple million. The reason for this growth was the 363-mile canal running from the Hudson River to Lake Erie. The Erie Canal was completed in 1825, and this solidified New York City as the trading capital of the nation. What this also did is bring immigrants in from Germany, Ireland, and Southern and Eastern Europe. Some of them landed on Ellis Island, which opened in 1892. They brought in 450,000 immigrants during the first year in operation. Now, New York City jumped in growth again from 1900 to 1950. You can see this on the chart here. And it continued to establish itself as a port city due to this very long island, also known as Long Island. With its ability to take in raw materials, create something, and then ship that product out, New York City became a global supply chain, which in the 1900s was a fairly new idea. This is a small piece to the puzzle that brought in a large population of immigrants to New York City. These immigrants decided to get on a ship, probably the first major trip of their life, risk their lives on a 1 to 2 week voyage across the Atlantic. There were first class tickets on these steamships, but most people found themselves in steerage, located here on the bottom of the ship. Conditions were crowded and unsanitary. When the ship docked, passengers would be inspected to make sure they were not carrying any diseases. Then they would wait, sometimes for days, before being shipped off to Ellis Island. Here is where the processing would take place. After they got off the ship, they had another health exam. If they cleared that, they went on to the legal inspection. Now, out of the 12 million immigrants that Ellis Island processed, only 2% were denied and then sent back to the country where they came from. But the idea here is this whole process was hard. You didn't board this cruise liner and update your social media, check your email, and then call your Aunt Judy to let her know you would be there in a few days. The people that decided to board this ship are risk takers. They are dreamers, they are entrepreneurs, they are hard workers. They arrived in America to create a new life. They weave their way through the 5 boroughs, bringing culture, new constructs, new ingredients, and recipes from their home country. And they created the energy, vibe, and experience that is New York City today. All of that bleeds into the food. The millions of immigrants are a huge reason that New York City has some of the best food in the world. We are so lucky to explore the city with AJ and Wendy. We cannot thank them enough for putting together this whole plan. We're doing iconic pizza, hole-in-the-wall Thai food, and a few surprises in between. We're gonna start it here at Xian Famous Foods, a family-run business that was founded in 2005. And we're going spicy lamb burger to start, and these noodles, hot oil noodles, hand pulled.
Oh, this is gonna be a struggle. Like doughy, a little chewy. A great spice. I've never had a noodle like this. This is really, really good.
This is your first lamb burger?
It's my first lamb burger, ever.
Yes.
The roll, the spice, the meat, all coming together in one. Yes. You can definitely see why it's a popular spot. Awesome.
Alright, so what do you need, guys?
Yeah, two Sicilians, iced tea, and a bottle of water.
Alright.
We're at L&B's in Brooklyn, famous spot, pizza spot. Now we have Sicilian deep dish. The sauce is on top.
Yes.
So it's dough, cheese, and sauce.
Exactly.
So what's the thought behind
So it doesn't get soggy.
Yeah, so it doesn't get soggy and the bread stays crispy. It's a little bit, as you can see, it's a little thicker than your average New York slice. So you get like kind of the doughy part, and that way the cheese kind of protects that from getting soggy.
Yes, okay, and the story behind the sauce is...
Well, oh yeah, we can't talk about that.
Let's talk about the sauce. First bite. I mean, it tastes like a good pizza, but it does have like a different feel as soon as you bite into it with the sauce being on the top and the cheese. Alright, worth the trip all the way deep into Brooklyn to get this pizza. Okay, I did some research on the sauce, and it's dark and complex, and it's a sad story. Luis Barbati, who was the co-owner of L&B's, was shot and killed outside of his house. And then it's New York City, and there's stories about the mob and people paying people off. I'm not going to try to tell the story, but a really cool thing I found out was Ludovico Barbati immigrated to New York City in 1917. He started selling Italian ice from a wagon, eventually opened up L&B Spumoni Gardens. The whole deal, it came from somebody who immigrated. The exact same story I was trying to tell and mold and put together in the beginning. This is why L&B exists in Brooklyn. This is why many of the restaurants that we went to exist, because it is traced back to an immigrant that came over to start a new life. That food, that taste, what they have brought over has lasted through a century and is still a staple in New York City, which is amazing.
The pizza's good. We come for the pizza, but you gotta get this Spumoni too. Yeah. It's important.
Love it. Love it.
That's
Perfect.
right there.
We're at DiVino in Howard Beach, Queens. This is AJ's spot. His firehouse is right up the street. We got the Fra Diavolo and then the vodka sauce. I'm a little more excited about this than the last spot. I don't know why. It just looks kind of first look looks amazing.
Yeah.
Wow. That is really, really good pizza. I'm going with that one over the other spot, for sure. The debate will go on and on with New York pizza, but these two slices, if you're in or around New York, you gotta come try this pizza. Amazing, amazing.
Right. The crust is the more important part about pizza. I think people get away with all the toppings and all that different stuff, but you see, like with these Sicilian slices, it's really good pizza dough. The dough that you can't like replicate, right?
Yeah.
So that's why I think when we're going to these places, some of the more special slices happen to be Sicilians because it's just really good, more doughy.
Yeah. There's like a texture to it that is really satisfying.
Pizza stop number 3, New Park Pizza. This is gonna be like a little bit more of just what I might think is an outsider New York pizza. Super thin, slice, greasy. There's something about that sauce, that classic like marinara. It's got like a little sweetness to it. This is good. One of the best slices of pizza I've had in a while. I can't rate the best. If I got to rate the best, I'm going DiVino's. DiVino's was the spot that hit me, just because there was so much more to it than just a little thin sliced pizza. But this is good. This is really good. I might have to get another slice.
It's good, right? Yeah, this is my
like,
favorite classic.
Yeah. We're in TRIN City. This place is nuts. As you can see behind me, Trinidadian food. They say they only serve this shark dish that we're about to get on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We got it. Let's do it. We're gonna eat down the car.
Okay.
What
Wow.
This is the double that they call. It's goat. It's
What?
stewed goat. Double. It is very.
What do you
The
mean by
chickpea-
double?
Double
Like
is-
double the amount?
It's the name of the dish.
What?
But you can see it's a roti. It has chana. It has curry goat.
Guys, this is adventurous.
Give
for
that
me.
a shot. It's gonna.
God, it's gonna what? Wow,
be
did y'all
amazing.
hear? Some stewed goat, some chickpeas. We're not in Pizza Town anymore.
No.
This is not something I've tried before. What is this outer, like a
It's
dough?
a roti. It's a dough.
Here we go. It's actually very good. I was pretty skeptical.
This is the bake and shark. So the bake is the bread, the fresh baked bread. Shark or fried fish, essentially. Lots of sauces, slice of pineapple, tomato. Yeah, this is sick.
So this is only Friday, Saturday, and Sundays you
yeah,
can get
and
this.
people line up for this.
There's
specifically.
its own line just
Yeah.
for
the bacon shark.
that.
The bacon shark.
Yeah, it smells tropical. Oh, that pineapple in there. With the fish that's super flaky. And the bread tastes a little bit chewy, similar. I don't know if it's
they're
the same.
similar. Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is really good. It's a lot of things.
It's a lot of things. See why there's a line. This is like an epic wrap
This is an experience. Come here to get the big and shark. The first time you guys had that had to be like,
Yeah.
He said, mind blown.
I was like rolling around in my house. I was like, this is amazing.
We ordered like 5 things. We got a whole bunch of stuff. And we brought it home, we laid it out on the table. We were like, what did we just do?
All right, stewed goat.
stewed goat is like a warm, home cooked like meal. Like,
Yeah.
I'm digging the stewed goat too. Like, different feels, but
So different.
the stewed goat is like a good comfort meal.
We are here at Eim Khao Mun Kia. Try our first stop here for Thai food.
So this dish, they really use not every part of the chicken, but every part of this dish has chicken in it. Obviously the steamed chicken, the rice is cooked in chicken broth, and then you have the chicken soup with radish on the side. And then you have the giblets on the side. Yeah, so it kind of just like brings the entire dish together. It's very delicious.
Is that the soy sauce that's sweet or the spice?
Yeah.
It's really,
That's
it's really
flavorful.
comforting.
Yes.
You know, it's kind of like the Chinese food.
Yeah. Totally.
Elmhurst is a melting pot of different cultures and very heavy Asian influence, also Spanish influence. So if you have the time, check out Elmhurst. Can't wait to see some of the good eats we're about to dig into. I was gonna say.
Oh yeah, I kind of thought I would be feeling rough, either too full or something didn't agree with me, anything like that. But no, I felt good all day. Kudos to these guys for ordering
Yes,
like the
everything
perfect
for
amounts of everything, because my eyes are so much bigger than my stomach. I would have way over-ordered. So yeah, overall, what hour are we in? Like
It's been all day.
5th, 6th hour?
It's been all day.
And we are like still going. We are still
Oh, here we
going.
are. Looks amazing.
We are here, our final stop of a full day across the lands of food here in New York City. We are going to check out Huggy-san, Thai food. Pro tip from AJ today, if you come across somebody of a different culture, a different land, you ask them, where do you go when you get homesick? He asked that and somebody pointed him this way, so we're gonna check it out.
Actually, that one can be medium.
Medium, okay.
Oh, yes, rib and radish is actually very small.
Lamu?
That's the pork.
Lamu. And it's got like some crispy rice to it. Super flavorful. I think we got mild spice. Okay, that makes me feel better. It's medium. Let's go.
I don't know if it's here. Let me think.
You're an eater?
Let me try it.
You'll be able to tell.
I think it's here. Because like it has like a gelatinous type of outside, but like where you see that like white stream, it's like a little chewy and crunchy.
A little rowdy in here, so we'll see how the volume turns out. But it is authentic. This is liver. We're gonna give it a try. The dish that Allie was referring to that was so great before. I thought the texture was gonna be more like slimy, and no, it's really good. Egg sticky rice. What's the dish called?
That's the jasmine rice. This is the pad kapra.
Pad kapra. Jasmine rice, not sticky rice. Ooh, I was excited for this one when we ordered it.
Good stuff.
It's one of those ones that's hard to even describe how good it is. I'm in.
I have an abundance of flavors happening in my mouth. Some are burning me, some are in my nose. It is a lot of smells. Everything is colorful and fresh. It is, I don't know what I'm eating. It's a fantastic experience. We are so lucky.
Food is everything we are. It is an extension of nationalist feeling, ethnic feeling, your personal history, your province, your region, your tribe, your grandma. It's inseparable from those things. This wisdom is from Anthony Bourdain. Eating is about much more than food. It creates connections. It gives you an insight into different cultures. New York City is a melting pot of the world. The taste, smells, and intoxicating energy that it brings come from the people who immigrated to New York City, the people who are still immigrating to the city and pouring their heritage and family history into the food they make. We were lucky enough to experience this because of AJ and Wendy. They absolutely nailed it. Go make a friend who loves food and have them show you around. It will be an unforgettable experience.